80% of women are competing for the same 20% of men. So let's go ahead and read this article. A viral trend in dating data has sparked online debate. 80% of women are reportedly seeking the top 20% of men. The statistic derived from dating app algorithms and user behavior highlights how skewed the modern dating landscape has become. Apps like Tinder and Hinge show women tend to favor a small group of highly desirable men based on status, looks, or lifestyle. This creates intense competition, leaving many men overlooked while others get flooded with attention. Experts say the imbalance fuels frustration on both sides. It's not just about attraction anymore, it's about perceived status, scarcity, and algorithmic preference. Source: Psychology Today, OkCupid data. So, this is what I want to say, man. Who cares? Yeah, that's the first thing I want to say. Who cares, right? That's my reaction to this personally. Who cares? And we're finna break this down real quick and get out of here. But my reaction to this is who cares? Because this, and the reason I say this is because it's just crazy that so many people are just delusional in this world in general. Not even just women, not even just men, whatever. So many people in general. When I say who cares about this, I just mean that if that 80% of women just wants to be that distracted or whatever or blinded, if that's incredible, man. Like every woman thinks she's gonna get a perfect man or something. Like every guy wants a perfect woman, I tell you that. So we both far off, huh? I guess we both far the fuck off, huh? I think we all far off right about now. Cause we damn sure ain't getting what we want. So, and I know what this is talking about, what this is hinting at. This is basically hinting at saying, but see, this ain't always just the case, bro. This not always just the case. It's just that guys are just like lame now. So it's like, they're like, yo, we'd rather go deal with the rich ones then. They all know they be dealing with the same guys, this, and that. Because, the lucky 20% of guys, oh yeah, they're having fun with the whole 80% of them women. So the thing is, those women think that they're going to lock down one of those 20% of men. They know this too, ladies, just to let y'all know. And we all are witnessing it. And what y'all don't understand is 20% of us that y'all ignore is the same as the motherfucker 80%. So you looking at me like I'm a bum because I'm not a millionaire right now. I'm still hustling every day though. I'm actually doing something about my problem. What about you? No? Okay. So I'm broke right now. Tomorrow I get rich. You're still the same or you've gotten even worse by the time I've gotten rich. Now I want a younger female. I don't even want you. Get out of my face. You know what I mean? So it's like this same cycle keeps continuing and continuing and continuing. And I just don't care. You know what I mean? But this has been going viral. So I'm like, okay, this has been a strong talking point virally and in real life for a long time. Let me go ahead, I guess, drop some coins in the bucket for these broke ass. Now, let me chill, man, because I really turned up, bro. Like, come on, bro. We got to get our heads focused. This shit here is nonsense, for one. For two, there's so much bigger fish to fry. But, yeah, that's the information coming from Psychology Today, OkCupid data. That was, like I say, shout out to my 20% of men that's at the top right now. Shout out to my dogs that is up top. I'm not up top right now. But I've seen it. I see it. I went out with guys that got security and shit, and we got to move presidential and shit, and You know what I'm saying? I hung out with millionaires. I hang out with millionaires and shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not on a daily because I don't care to hang out with anybody on a daily. I like staying to myself. But I've been in the mix with millionaires and shit where, you know what I'm saying, we riding with the Maybach and shit and all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, we riding back-to-back black expeditions and shit for the security with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so, and I say all that to say, those the guys, you know, you in VIP with. All of the women, yeah, they're going to want to talk to him. So, we could be at a fucking club and all the women going to want to talk to the main guy. You will get something by association, but you're really only getting it because you're with him. Unless you just stand on your own, you're a millionaire or whatever, you got as much money as the guy you with. If not, you're better off getting away from that situation. Which is why I don't mind. And the reason, and we're finna wrap this up, I don't want to be long-winded with this. The reason why I say you want to get away from the guy if you're with the guy, I'm going to give y'all a little piece of game real quick, get out here. Fellas, we're the same. Those 80% of women, all of that shit ain't the same though. There's good women. The 20% is the good ones. This 80% that's looking for that 20%, we need to let them stay where they're at. We need to let that whole motherfucking 80% stay where it's at, because that shit there is something else. This 20% will let that evolve or whatever, or this is what needs to happen. The real relationships and shit need to strengthen. So the whole other 20% of women that are wholesome, understand traditional shit, blah, 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 all that, all of those need real husbands. They'll get them anyway. This 80% is just going to be thotties. So it's a pool of thotties, everybody. It's a pool of motherfucking thotties. But this is what I want to say real quick, and I'm out of here about the game. So, fellas, if you are with that guy, because I'm not that guy. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not that motherfucking guy. Obviously, because I'd be famous already. You know what I'm saying? I'd be rich. I'm not rich by any means. I'm not just the brokest either. So don't get it twisted. Yeah. So I ain't the motherfucking brokest either. I'll tell you that right now. So I'm doing pretty well for myself. I'm not gonna share all my personal business online, but yeah. So. This is what I want to say, man. When you with that guy, or if you if you in that type of camp, yeah, you gonna get females by association, whoop-de-wop, right? You gonna get females just because you went VIP with the dude, whoever it might be, you know, whatever. I ain't gonna say whatever, but when you whatever situation like that, if you with millionaire people and shit, you're gonna get attention just because you're with them. So. What I will say is you're not going to get who you want. You better remember who you are, and you're not going to get who you want. I don't care how fly you think you is. You with a rich motherfucker like that, that's a different kind of rich. All of the women that come to VIP are going to want to talk to him first. So there's going to be a bunch of baddies. They're not going to give a damn about you. They're going to want to talk to him, especially if it's a good-looking guy or whatever, whoop-de-wop. I've been in this position. I'm trying to tell you how this shit go. I see this shit in real time. That's what I'm saying all of that to say. I see all of this shit in real time. I've been out before with millionaires. I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you how the shit go. I've been out. We've been to strip clubs and all this shit. All of the girls are going to go to him first because he has the fucking money. So he has life-changing money type shit. They're going to ignore you. It don't matter who you are. I could be in there motherfucker drip dyed, whatever. You could fuck around, have chains on and shit. If you the unknown, if your money don't talk as loud as his, they're gonna be fucking with him. I'm telling you right now. He's gonna get his pick. And he's gonna fuss around and get 4 or 5 of them. Yes. And they would rather do that. They'd rather take their shot at the lottery most of the time than rock with the average guy with them. So I say all that to say shit. A guy like me, I'll break off. You got a better chance of going and do you than you do standing next to him if that ain't your man's like that. Like, if that's your people, if that's family, then yeah, you good. You know that then, because that's your family too. So, but anyway, I ain't got no family like that. I know people like that. I ain't even gonna just say I got friends like that, but I know people, whatever. You go out, whatever, you hang with people and shit. So anyway, you got associates and shit like that, right? So anyway, every now and then. So you better off getting out the way. I used to have to leave VIP. Like, I'm like, yo, man, I gotta hang. I'll be back, man. They be like, yo, where you going, man? You gotta stay with security. I'm like, look, and you gotta remember, shit like that get real though too, boy. Shit like that get real. But I'll go do my own thing. Like, nigga, I know y'all got bottles over here, but I'm finna go to the bar and buy a drink. I'm finna go, you know what I'm saying? Let me go see what's going on at the bar, man. VIP, I'm getting ignored and shit over here. Like, you better off doing your own thing, lone wolf. That's all I'm saying. But all of that also relates to life in general. So I know I said a lot of funny, crazy shit, but a lot of that is what it is. That 80% of women, we need to immediately let them go. There's no need of even stopping them or trying to talk any sense into them. Immediately let that 80% go, because they're going to come back to you on the back end anyway, because those top guys is not going to ever, they're not even the ones looking for wives like that. That's the crazy part. Those 80% of women are the type of women too that want to be married, have a family, though, type shit. So that's the crazy part. They think they're gonna get 20%, the top 20% of men. Bro, that ain't gonna happen, bro. That shit is not gonna happen. It's gonna be the 2% of women that get the 20% of men. 2% of y'all is gonna get married. Out of that 20% of men, 5% of them are going to go back and get a wholesome woman from the 20% of wholesome women that's traditional minded values. They're going to go get a lot of them. So it's like, a lot of y'all that's chasing this fantasy life and shit, that can't sit down, OnlyFans, whatever, I ain't trying to call y'all out, but ex-workers, if you know what I mean, the ex-workers, as they call them, and y'all know what all the fields of that pertains to and all that. It's not just about, I'm just saying, the shit is crazy. Something needs to be figured out, because I feel like more understanding should be had and could be had. So for misunderstanding to just continue to be such a thing is just crazy. But it is what it is.